Welcome back. This is Crime is the New Black Entitlement. We have a very special video, very special episode. I will do my best to keep it short. Now, this guy in white is the son of Rampage Jackson, Quentin Rampage Jackson, MMA fighter, former pro footballer, actor. He was in A-Train, the reboot. What was it? A-Team, sorry, I forget. Anyways, his son is now 25 years old and is now a streamer on Kick. So he does IRL streams. He streams his training. The boy has the man has a, prospective MMA career. So for some reason, he's streaming and then he goes into a pro wrestling event. This is backstage at a pro wrestling event where he runs into this man who is called Cycles 2. So let's see what happens.
About him.
Psycho
Be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's
Oh,
easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro. Calm down.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
You don't sell it? No, he's not a fucking worker, bro.
What the fuck was that? Hold on. I don't play that shit, bro. Nah, I will fuck him up.
I know you will. We're good.
I will fuck him up, bro. I don't play that shit. I don't play that shit. Nah, I will fuck him up, bro.
I know you will. I got you.
I do not play that shit at all.
Okay, so we just saw what happened. Cycles 2 confronts him.
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Smashes what looks like a can, but it's a can.
Be worried about Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's
Okay, so he smashes that on his head, and it doesn't bring out much moisture. We have confirmation that it's a prop. These are pro wrestlers, so everything they're doing is staged. Right? So we've seen the confrontation is de-escalated, and let's see what goes on from there. So chronologically, things cool down after that, and on Raja's own stream, this happens.
I'm pretty sure.
So Cycles 2, a grown man, a US veteran, apologizes to Raja and says, "I'm sorry." And he says, "I understand. I didn't know. I saw cameras. I'm a wrestler. I assumed that this was part of some bit, some work, right?"
I get it. We're working out.
And he
Well,
said,
gonna come out
I understand. We are fine. There is no problem, right? Right, guys?
on your matches. Yeah, I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
We are always working. Whenever you're around pro wrestlers, there's always a work. There's always something going on. Especially when a camera comes on. He doesn't understand that, maybe. But if you are in a high-level environment, if you're in an environment that is specific, things like this should happen.
I get it.
So you saw the understanding. He says he gets it.
I get it.
Yeah, we're all good. We shook hands. I didn't know that you're not part of us. I thought you were part of us, right? Then this is what happens. This is what goes viral. So, allegedly, they've agreed that since they have that moment, since he's on stream, since Raja is streaming, they can incorporate him into the match that's going on at the Knox Pro Championship. So they have him sit ringside, come in, do your work, so I will know that, oh, you are the son of Rampage Jackson. He came in and interrupted the fight, etc. Let's see what this person Okay, so I can't show too much because of YouTube, but it's not even funny. But these punches, he's going to throw about 22 punches. We'll count them together, and they're all real. We'll pause them just for documentation. He slams him very hard, doesn't even care. When you're slamming someone in wrestling, there's a way, of course, yes, professional wrestlers can take a bump, but there's a way you have to do it when you're bringing him down to the ground. You don't sweep him under to create that extra momentum for the gravity to hit the person down and cause that whiplash before the person lands on the ground. You have to guide the person from the spine Yes, it looks like you're taking him from behind the legs, but you still need to guide his spine to cushion him before he lands. He doesn't do that. Let's watch. See that? See where he has him? Normally, a real wrestler would, no, that actually cares, would move his hands up. This hand will move up somewhere here before the slam. But he just goes direct. You can see he doesn't have him. His legs can get really hurt. He doesn't know what he's doing. And you can see this guy, Psychos 2, he took that fully. So all that is protecting him is the canvas. Raja is not protecting him at all. This person is out for violence. So we're not sure whether he's working here like this, but Raja goes full mount. 1, 2. The referee doesn't know yet. The referee doesn't understand that this is an actual assault. The referee doesn't know that this is a violent assault. He thinks it's part of the work. The referee, for fuck's sake, the referee should know what the guest is coming to do. For full safety, everyone should be fully briefed on what is supposed to happen. This is not what is supposed to happen. And you can see the punches. The punches are real. It's pro wrestling, but this guy is actually assaulting him because he feels disrespected by what went on between them earlier. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, these punches, they should be familiar to you if you've been watching this show, if you've been on Twitter, if you've been watching Colin Flaherty. It's the same thing. This is the same way black people violently attack white people. If you saw that girl whose head was smashed against the concrete, who suffered from brain damage, it was a similar scenario where the black girl actually picked up the girl's head and smashed it against the concrete. This is the type of guttural, beast-like, savage violence that black people perform against white people on a regular basis. Well, punch number 9, 10. Quick 3 punches. And this stupid referee is just watching. This guy is trying to calm him down. So there is a behavior, there is a decision that people have made that basically excuses blacks from the kind of responsibility that other people just have to bear. We may look for some comments to see how black people reacted to this, but I saw someone saying, oh, the white guy looks racist. Oh, he's young. Oh, his father didn't train him well. This is a 25-year-old man. A 25-year-old man. Rampage is not even 50 yet, meaning that he had this boy before the age of 25. I call him this boy. He had this man before the age of 25. And this guy is 25 himself, and this is how he's behaving, and we're trying to blame Rampage Jackson for this behavior. He didn't raise his son well. No, this is a 25-year-old man. The way your father raised you is irrelevant at 25. We only talk about home training when you are 8 years old and you can't act in a civilized fashion. If you're acting like this at 25, it's because you are a bad person. It's not your parents' fault. You're an adult. So this guy, please don't kill him. You know, that's 24 punches. And then of course this.
Hey, you gotta stop this shit, man. Hey,
In simpler times, this Raja human being would not even be with us anymore. Because that guy, Psychos 2, is basically dead. He's not moving, he's not responsive, he's finished. After people sat down and watched this guy throw 20 punches at an unarmed, unconscious, defenseless man. They restrain him, and they restrain him. So I guess that's kind of the end of the clip. Then, where is he? We have to see his. Raja is saying some things after the whole incident. What did he say? He said something about stop playing with me. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, so we have some comments from the father. The father has seen the entire thing, but we have to see what he said. He must have said something. Oh, here we go.
Shit.
Here's the. Okay, so this is perfect. He says, "I'm glad Jackson kept streaming so he could keep on incriminating himself even more." That is true, because right before he goes on to do this violence, he kept saying, "Oh, they told me I could hit him for real." He said that. He said they told me I could hit him for real. However, right after, he goes and says this.
One of them motherfuckers playing with me.
So all pretense of this being a bit that went wrong, this being a work that went wrong, has gone, because this is how he reacted. Let's listen.
Motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them little bitch fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit.
Who's that? Who's that? A man whose hand you shook. You shook his hand. You said no problem.
I didn't know. I appreciate it. I didn't know. I appreciate it.
A grown man apologized to you and said, look, I don't have any problem with you. I thought you're part of the bit, but this is you.
Nigga, I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self, because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
So you can see. Okay, let's finish the clip. Let's finish the clip before I talk.
Real shit.
Come on, man. We can leave it, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit?
Let's go.
You ain't gonna do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
So this is a very violent person. You have assault, menacing, all that. Now, as I said, there is no pretense that what this guy did was not premeditated. It clearly was, because from his actions after, it's clear that it's premeditated. Let's see what his father has to say. I want to clear up, this is Rampage Jackson, this is Kick. I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've confirmed that Cycles 2 is awake and stable. Awake and stable. He was covered in blood and was very unresponsive. Awake and stable doesn't mean you are in a good condition after taking 23 punches to the head while unconscious. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Cycles 2's match. This is what he's talking about.
Cycles worried about Cycles 2.
Cycles 2?
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's
So this is what Rampage is talking about. Oh, this guy hit my son. Oh, this guy hit my son on the side of the head, and this is how my son responded. This is how to respond to getting hit in the head. Direct right hands to the face when someone is unconscious because he broke an empty can.
Hey, I think that's
an empty can on his head. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. I thought it was a part of the show. It was bad judgment, guys. Punching somebody 23 times in the head is bad judgment, guys. And a work that went wrong. It was just a work that went wrong, guys. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business being involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. I'm sorry, champion, Rampage Jackson. You are in no position to speak on behalf of your son. This is not your son. This is a man. This is a violent, savage man. He is not the son of Rampage Jackson. He is a man who is a streamer who assaulted somebody that was supposed to be in a pro wrestling scenario. You can't cloak him with the goodwill that you have earned to protect him from the actual legal, civil, and criminal repercussions of his actions. You cannot do that, sir. In fact, you attempting to do that shows that you condone it on some level. And that is the main problem with black people. What's his name? Dr. Marlon Newburn. Dr. Marlon Newburn spoke about this, about the fact that black people are so used to not facing consequences. They don't face repercussions. Their actions are surrounded by excuses. You can see the excuses here. So much that they do not develop a sense of responsibility. So as MMA Guru called him, he called him a 12-year-old boy in a 25-year-old man's body. Because Dr. Marlon described it as and infantilization. He says that black people do not develop those secondary mental capacities because right from a very young age, they do violence, and you have the parents who are enablers and co-conspirators, and they make excuses for them, like he is doing. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago. You can see that even as he's saying that he doesn't condone the action, he's giving you an excuse for it. What does that mean? If he's qualifying his criticism of his son's actions, and notice that he kept saying, my son, my son, my son. He's not calling him by his name. He's calling him, oh, my son, my son, my son, in order to cloak him and make him look like a child. You're trying to make a 25-year-old man look like a child. Look here. Rampage shared a statement in defense of his son. This is not a 14-year-old boy. This is not a 12-year-old boy. This is a 25-year-old man. Man. All right. Where are we? He suffered a concussion only days ago. I had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health, with Raja's health. Raja, who is fit enough to do this, you are concerned with his health. No, by the way, I'm also concerned of the well-being of Cyclist 2, Stuart Smith. That said, I'm very upset that any of this happened. What he's talking about is this fact here, that he hit my son on the head, and this. He is drawing an equal, he's making an equivalence between his son's actions, Raja Jackson's actions, and that of Cyclist 2. He's making them the same. He's equalizing them, drawing a false equivalence between both things as though they are equally as morally turpid as each other. This is why black people are where they are. This is why no one likes black people. This is why crime is the new black entitlement. I apologize on his behalf. You are apologizing on behalf of a 25-year-old man who clearly did not regret his actions.
Playing with me and shit. Call me bitch and shit.
You are apologizing on behalf of that.
No, because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
Rampage Jackson, UFC Hall of Famer, NFL player, actor, streamer, is apologizing on behalf of this.
I'm no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro.
This is what he's apologizing on behalf of. And apologizing to Kick for the situation. So this is who we are now. Of course, black people, you can see what they're saying here. Grown-ass man should not have smashed a bear on his face. Everybody has forgotten that Raja Jackson is 25 years old. You have got to be extremely low IQ to start with Raja. This is why most black people are siding with Raja, or shall I say, most people siding with Raja are black. This is a black thing. It's like people try to hide. So, it's not about color. Yes, it is. Crime is the new black entitlement. We now know that this is a color thing. We now know that he did this because it's white. Why do we?
Real shit!
Because we've documented it. We've shown you hundreds of thousands of examples. Colin Flighter has done it many years before we even started. It's a black and white thing. He is getting trolled by his chat that this white guy punked him and he didn't do shit. So he gets pissed off. Uber. I'm tired of this shit.
Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit.
It's very typical for a black person to go through this, get enraged for no reason, and do something to prove that they are black, and you know they don't allow white boys to play with them, and therefore, what happens? They end up in prison. I know because of my experience with blacks that Raja won't go to prison, even though he should, even though he must, even though that is where he belongs, just like most black people. I know he won't go to prison, and this situation will be resolved in a way where he won't pay that much penance. I've shown you many different examples of black people doing very egregious things and they don't get punishment. And that's why this thing has continued to go on. Stealing from stores, assaulting random people, raping, murdering, shooting each other. Black people do not face repercussions for their actions, and that is what encourages them to keep doing it. Hence, we have this channel, Crime is the New Black Entitlement. It comes from Colin Flighty's work over Don't Make the Black Kids Angry, his podcast, his show, White Girl Bleed a Lot, and every other thing that he has written, documenting the fact that 200 black people can go into a store, can rampage through a mall, maybe 12 get stopped, none of them get arrested, very few get charged, and it happens all over again. Crime is the new black entitlement. Black people know that there are no consequences for their actions. This guy, this 25-year-old man, is not going to face any real, actual legal actions, even if he does. You have black people who will gather around to raise money, like they did with Carmelo Anthony, to support him, to assuage the legal consequences of his actions. So that is what this show is about. This is the quintessential episode of Crime is the New Black Entitlement. That being said, I hope you liked the show. Give a like, enjoy, subscribe. See you in the next one. Out.
Just been hitting these things out of the park.